Oh man.
Are you broadcasting?
Yeah, now I am.
Okay. You got 30 seconds.
Okay, thank you.
You got 15 seconds. I'll let you listen in.
Is a paid program. Views and claims expressed are those of the program producer and are not endorsed by this station. Opinions expressed are not necessarily those of radio station KMET, its management, employees, or affiliates.
Welcome back. Yes, it is the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET, 1490 AM. Joining our live stream audience there, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Periscope TV, and LinkedIn. Glad to have you with us. On today's show, we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on in Super Bowl Sunday. We all know who won, who lost. Question of the day, what was your favorite moment and or halftime moment? We're asking our social media comments some of their information over there. It is, don't forget, February 8th. I was going to say November 8th. I don't know why. National Boy Scouts Day, National Iowa Day, National Kite Flying Day, National Clean Out Your Computer Day, and National Football Hangover Day. Which of these, Mr. Jesse Sanchez, also known as the man who is keeping everything happening over and working correctly? Jesse Sanchez, how are things working over there for you?
Things are going really well compared to last week when I had a heart attack because of a massive power surge.
Yeah, that's no fun. That's no fun at all. Now, question of the day, what is going on in the world of the Super Bowl?
Oh, yeah. Okay, we all know that the whose team was Tom Brady on? I can't even remember. Whatever. Tom Brady's team won.
The other team.
Yeah, Tom Brady's team won is whatever. I don't know who played. But I did have the halftime show. I don't know who this artist is, and you'll probably end up watching the halftime show later and realize what I'm talking about.
Okay.
It was a bit unusual. I didn't understand the whole wearing of I'm assuming they're gauze masks because they looked like they were wearing like jockstrap-ish looking things on their face. But my main concern, the whole performance looked kind of cool, so I was just kind of disappointed because the audio was a bit messed up. It was like I could not hear his voice. I could hear the music, but I couldn't hear his voice. So I was a bit sad because I couldn't fully experience the halftime show.
So it was like one of our shows. Whenever the audio goes out, you're like, "Come on!" Sometimes the audience goes, "Hello, just watch," and then we miss their comments. Got it. Okay. Did you guys see the commercials though? Was there a favorite commercial? There's some that are actually among the top. Did you have a favorite one?
Oh yeah. My favorite one was probably the Doritos 3D commercial with Matthew McConaughey.
Okay.
I love me some McConaughey. So that commercial was it was hilarious. If you haven't seen it, watch it, YouTube it. You'll love it.
All right. And there's some others as well. I understand Vin Diesel, F9, the Fast Saga. What's going on with that? How many are they going to go? Like 25, 55, or 85? Like how fast can you go from 0 to 60?
Right? I'm waiting till it's Fast and the Furious in space. Because
actually, that would make sense. Actually, they should do that.
Where else are they gonna go?
On Mars, they could go race each other. Actually, that'd be kind of interesting to see. Yes, Dominic Toretto and his crew don't seem to think that it's too early to start thinking about summer blockbusters. It's hard to blame them. The latest Fast and Furious movie has been delayed around a year. F9 Fast and Furious 9 is being staged as a homecoming of sorts. And the 30-second trailer sees the return of director Justin Lin, which, by the way, is a fantastic director, as well as major series players Michelle Rodriguez, Chris Ludacris Bridges, Tyrese Gibson, Jordana Brewster, and, of course, Vin Diesel. The action-packed trailer looks like it has plenty of over-the-top stunts, including plenty of automotive destruction. It's earmarked to hit theaters this May, so I'm sure a lot of you got like, interesting, right? And I'm always good for some good action flicks. There's a couple that they did that I felt I was just not like in tune with. right? I think this like what was it? Tokyo Drift was meh. Although we've had Brian T on the show from that film as well. Maybe we should have him back and say, hey, are you gonna do another one? Because that would be cool. Because I'm wondering though, because after Chris Walker kind of walked away, I felt no, I don't want to say walked away. Unfortunately, well, he walked away into a better realm, right? Of where he had to go, but after that, it just I'm not gonna. Well, no, I like The Rock too. Okay, so tell me which is your favorite one, and I'll tell you which one is my favorite one.
My favorite one would have to be the first one where they go to Brazil. Do you remember that one?
I remember when they went to Cuba, but I don't.
The one where it's the first one where The Rock shows up.
Oh, I didn't see that one. I don't think I saw where he was introduced. Okay, and why is that?
Mainly because it's in a different country, and I don't know. I just like the introduction of The Rock in that one, and it was a sad way to say goodbye to one of Dom's oldest friends. So it's a sad one.
I like the one with Jason Statham and The Rock, and then they had the spin-off, and it was just them as well. Those two awesome opposites, and then awesome like paired together. Like those are the two. Hobbs and Shaw, I think it was the one that I enjoyed. So if you want some good action flick, get some of that in your weekly view. Okay, let's do some shout outs. Katja Wunderland tuning in from Switzerland says hello everyone. A little chilly over there. What's going on with the weather? My God, it is getting to be blizzardly cold in some areas. Of course, a lot of areas negative degrees, negative 50 in some areas, and others, of course, just adding. Card Devo says this best halftime show moment, the fireworks. Stephanie Reed again says hello, happy editing this glorious, cold, chilly, awesome day for today. Card Devo says I like the Alexa commercial, very cool. Edna Brial says good morning, Chica. Hi stars, watching from Nigeria, appreciate you. And Angel Robertson from Scotland, awesome that you're tuning in as well. We're going to take a little bit of a break here. We're going to find out some interesting news coming up around the corner with more right after these messages. Stay tuned.
Top Line Industrial Supply, your destination for industrial tools and supplies. We make hoses while you wait, hydraulic, air, water, and custom brake lines. Take advantage of our large selection of fasteners from grade 5 to grade F911 and a full line of stainless steel bolts. Our no-cost outside shop service keeps you stocked at no extra charge. Come by one of our 2 convenient locations in Beaumont and Temecula and visit top-lineindustrial.com. At Top Line Industrial, we don't just sell products. We sell solutions.
Take KMET 1490 AM with you everywhere you go by downloading our free smartphone apps found on the KMET website, KMET1490am.com. You can also go to the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store on your phone to download the free app. Now you can listen live or play any of your favorite programmers' podcasts using your smartphone. Go to KMET1490am.com and download your free phone app today.
Tired of waiting in line for overpriced coffees and packaged rolls? Make a change and stop for coffee or espresso and a fresh homemade apple fritter or ham and cheese croissant at Donut Delight on Highland Springs Road in Banning, just off the I-10 freeway. Donut Delight is a family-owned business with a friendly staff who has served the Pass area for 22 years. Donut Delight on the corner of Highland Springs Road and Ramsey Street, just off the I-10 freeway. Donut Delight opens daily at 4:30 a.m.
Join Daryl McCanns and Yvette Walker each Tuesday at 4 p.m. on ABC News Radio, KMET, and Internet KMET TV for the Southern California Business Report. The show highlights successful businesses and individuals behind them. Daryl and Yvette interview the incredible people managing these enterprises that range from awe-inspiring sole proprietors to world-renowned organizations. The Southern California Business Report, Tuesdays at 4 p.m. on KMET AM, FM, and Internet KMET TV.
Check out the online California Youth Leadership Summit on Saturday, February the 6th from 2 to 5 p.m. Topics for the high school and college panels include climate change, racial equality, gender equity, world peace, and coping with the pandemic. Panel moderators include such celebrities as former NFL quarterback Mark Sanchez and Guinness World Record-holding mountaineer Marin Minamia. It's open to all ages. To register for free, visit www.californiasummit.org. That's www.californiasummit.org.
For all you truck and RV enthusiasts, TruckWorks right here in Banning is your one-stop shop for the best diesel performance and overall truck and RV needs. Whether you're towing, racing, off-road, or just cruising around town, TruckWorks specializes in truck and RV service, maintenance, repair, and performance upgrades for every light and medium-duty truck manufacturer. Bring it down to Terry and the guys at TruckWorks. Call 951-922-4776 or visit their website at mydieseldown.com today.
Welcome back. Yes, it is the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET, 1490 AM. Appreciate each and every one of you tuning in with us. Again, we're talking Super Bowl, who won, who didn't, and that was I'm not going to lie, I actually missed it. I actually spent some time with my uncle, and it was good to get caught up and just, practice it. Obviously, social distancing. So I'm actually just as surprised as you are with who won. And of course, I can't wait to watch all the Super Bowl commercials in between because I actually missed all of them. And evidently, Jesse, I got to get caught up on them because I completely missed it. We were at the restaurant. We went to Grub over in Whittier, by the way. Great place to eat at. I highly recommend it. They have a great outside dining area, and people were watching the Super Bowl halftime game, and it wasn't till the halftime that I realized it's Super Bowl, isn't it? And I completely, missed it because I hadn't seen my uncle in, honestly, probably a good 8 to 10 years. And, when you're in that moment with family and you're just like in that moment and you haven't seen them during coronavirus and you're, practicing social distancing, you're all wearing your, your stuff. And it was great to get caught up with family because, again, I haven't seen him in so long. And, you could tell he kind of really appreciated it. I know my mom appreciated it. He's my mom's brother. And I'm just saying, like, they, sometimes when you can get with family, sometimes family is just kind of important to get through all this. But did it feel like a real Super Bowl, or did you find any cutouts that were worth mentioning?
Oh my God, the cutouts. I love those cutouts. Those are the first thing I noticed when they started going towards the audience. I was like, oh my God, I see the cutouts. But It was to be honest, I actually forgot it was a Super Bowl too.
Oh, so you kind of stumbled across it?
Yeah, I went to pick up my girlfriend, and then we were going shopping I was going to make a tri-tip and stuff like that. So we're all like, oh, okay. And then we realized that it was the Super Bowl. So we're like, oh, okay. Because we usually have a Super Bowl tradition. Usually my dad's home. He's not. He went to drive his mom to Arizona.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, for someone who passed away. So yeah, we usually order Wingstop. This is the first year we haven't ordered Wingstop for the Super Bowl. So it was kind of a weird non-tradition because so we had tri-tip instead of Wingstops, which is a bit odd. I'm so used to the Wingstop. I love it.
So okay, how do you order it the best? Because now you're kind of making me want some Wingstop. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, Wingstop. I always order boneless because I'm so lazy. I'm just gonna end up chomping through that bone. But I always go for lemon pepper, and I got turned on to something Cajun. I can't remember what it was. It's like a dry rub.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try that. I like the original personally, like a little bit of spicy with those French fries. Oh my God! So if you got a little bit of Wingstop in you and you haven't done it yet, go do a little bit of that. Something's happening in India. Not good, by the way. In India, glacier has burst, and it's a large-scale rescue operation underway currently in the area. It's a Himalayan glacier, and it completely burst. If you guys could see our social media feed right there, I'll try to amplify it so you can really see it. There you go. And over 150 people are missing currently after this burst. Multiple people have been confirmed dead. This is something that they're trying to get through the rubble, and it looks terrible. The dam burst, triggering flash floods along the Alkananda River in India's state there. And this is still being rescued. The power project was damaged by the volume of water. And this is a very, very sad situation. And I'll tell you right now, this is something that has been foretold for quite some time. I remember a filmmaker talking about how the dams in India could explode like this. And evidently there we are. And now you see on there some actually being rescued from this dam exploding. Thank goodness. The Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi sent a message of support in the wake of the disaster. India stands with Uttarakhand and the nation as praying for everyone's safety. They've been continuously speaking to senior authorities and getting updates as well as to what's going on. So that's the latest news, and that's over there from CNN. A lot of information coming in there as well. If you have friends or family from India, and I know we have a lot of viewers from India as well, I want to say to them and to others, please be safe out there. Again, these are the type of things that sadly, this is not the first incident that we've seen a dam literally get either overflown or explode, but evidently this was a glacier situation as well. So we're following the information as it's coming in. So we need to take another break, but we'll be back with more right after these messages. Stay tuned.
Who is the Atua Man? Can you imagine exploring spiritual consciousness through an exotic action-adventure story? The Atua Man is masterfully illuminated in this self-discovery novel by John Stevenson. Dive into the page-turning epic hero's journey, weaving together high action with spiritual revelation. Join the Atua Man and his colorful cohorts as they travel through the majestic Hawaii, the hidden mysteries of Polynesia, and the intrigue, starting with the mysterious healing that breeds chaos in London. This journey guides us through the trials of living in the material world, arriving into enlightened consciousness, perhaps glimpse into the fabric of creation. How is the Atua Man affected by the global healing ministry surrounding him? How does he navigate the complexities of love, forgiveness, life and death, wealth and power? Find out in John Stevenson's TheAtuaMan.com, Apple Books, Amazon, Barnes & Noble.
When it comes to health and well-being, cellular hydration is the key. You could say that hydration is the key to every wellness program. And structured water in its natural state, is the key to cellular hydration. Most of the water available to us has been processed for purity, safety, and convenience. But processing causes water to lose its natural hexagonal structure, with unfortunate effects for our bodies. Now you can take your personal hydration to a whole new level with the glassware that restructures water in just 3 minutes. Golden Ratio Products brings you these amazing water bottles, carafes, and drinking glasses which put the life back into the water you drink. Try it and you'll be amazed at the effects you feel in your body. Go to goldenratioproducts.com for the next phase of your water consciousness.
Heart to Heart Counseling and Psychotherapy Center offers virtual sessions via Zoom, Skype, FaceTime, and by phone, specializing in addictions and creating satisfying sexual relationships. Heart to Heart Counseling can help you enjoy freedom from a codependent life and create a better future for yourself and family. Heart to Heart Counseling can also help you achieve a romantic, intimate lifestyle and inner peace. To contact Dr. Robert and Dr. Mitra, go to their programmer page on the KMET AM website. Heart to Heart Counseling is here for you.
Chef Jamie Gwen here. Tune in for delicious conversation every Sunday at 4 p.m. to feed your soul. You'll hear from celebrity chefs, Food Network stars, authors, artisans, winemakers, and more on my show. And each week brings a new culinary experience. So join me at the table Sundays at 4 p.m. right here on KMET 1490 ABC News Radio.
Welcome back. Yes, it is the morning show here on ABC News Radio. Tuning in to our friends over there in social media land. Let's see what they're saying over there. Let's see. We're refreshing the feed there. And Rosalie says, not a big sports fan. The boys tried to find it on TV at my dad's house, but ended up giving up. And there you go. Again, yeah, of course, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers won the Super Bowl. Thank you, Jesse, for that information. The latest, though, I actually saw something on a statement, which I thought was kind of interesting. And it was this: for the first time, women have won the Super Bowl as coaches. Not sure if you caught on to this, Jesse. Did you know that?
I actually did. While I was eating, I was just like, wow, that coach has really long hair. And as I stared a little bit longer, I realized it was a woman. So we all were like cheering on for her because we're like, wow, that's the first woman we've ever seen referee a Super Bowl. So I enjoyed it. I was just like, wow, that was quite a shock.
Yeah, along with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers assistant defensive line coach Lori Locust and assistant strength and conditioning coach Maral Javadefar made history Sunday night, becoming the first women to win the Super Bowl as coaches. Down judge Sarah Thomas became the first woman to officiate in the Super Bowl. Locust and Javadefar are part of one of the most diverse coaching staffs in the NFL. All three of the team's coordinators, defensive coordinator Todd Bowles, offensive coordinator Byron Leftwich, and special teams coordinator Keith Armstrong are black. So is assistant head coach and run game coordinator Harold Goodwin. I don't know why this article reads that way, but okay. The Buccaneers are the only NFL team with two full-time assistant coaches who are women. Last year, San Francisco 49ers offensive assistant Katie Sowers was the first woman to coach in the Super Bowl when the 49ers lost to the Kansas City Chiefs in Super Bowl LIV. Do you know that? That's what I was saying. Say 50 is the V, the I, the L. What is that? 41 minus 4. I forget Roman numerals. You're trying to count it? Like, which one is that one? The last one. Okay, so there you go. That's as good as I'm getting for that one. All right. In other news, of course, what's going on in the world of financials? Are you getting paid the amount that you are owed, or do you actually have a job still? Because that's, of course, the question of the day. What are people doing to help out everybody else? Any suggestions there, Jesse? Anything that you'd put in, like, I don't know, instead of like trying to focus on, Trump? I mean, that's kind of a close-cut case. I don't know how many days we got to go on this, isn't it?
For what? Trump's whatever with Trump?
Yeah, the impeachment there.
Oh, they're still going on with that? Yeah, we'll probably got about 2 weeks or so.
Yeah. So Democrats are unveiling a 3-child benefit as part of Biden relief package, by the way. This is, again, a pitch. We'll see what happens there. It's supposed to give millions of families at least $3 per child, advancing a key provision in President Joe Biden's $1.9 trillion COVID-19 relief package. Chairman of the Ways and Means Committee, Richard Neal, is leading the crafting of the legislation for a stimulus package, which will introduce the enhanced child tax credit bill. That's according to a committee spokesperson. The pandemic is driving families deeper and deeper into poverty. It's devastating. That's according to Neal. I said, we are making the child tax credit more generous, more accessible, and by paying it out monthly, this money is going to be the difference in a roof over someone's head or food on their table. The Washington Post has reported on it. The legislation would provide $3,600 per child, the under the age of 6, and $3,000 per child, age 6 through 17 for a single year. The full benefit is available to single parents earning up to $75,000 annually, and for couples earning up to $150,000. Payments would phase out after those threshold. Families can receive the child tax credit payments on a monthly basis, which advocates say will make it easier to pay their obligations compared to getting a lump sum at tax time. In the legislation, if it is passed, the payments would begin in July for 1 full year. Also, the credit would become fully refundable for the year. Some 27 million children currently live in low-income families who receive a partial or no tax credit because they earn too little. That's according to, of course, budget and policy priorities. The current child tax credit provides up to $2,000 per child under the age of 17. So there you go. Some interesting information there. Obviously, do your taxes, get them done. It's going to be interesting to see what happens this tax season, right? Are a lot of people going to be able to pay off their bills, or what do you think?
I hope people can pay off their bills because I know a lot of people are hurting right now.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's that. And then Tesla's going to buy $1.5 billion of Bitcoin. What? No way. You know what that means. It's going up somewhere. Which will accept its payment soon. Tesla says it has invested more than $1 billion in Bitcoin, will accept the digital currency as payment for their, yeah, that's right, electric vehicles. You know who's going to get a lot of electric vehicles out there? So the price of Bitcoin has soared 50% to above $43,000. That's according to a Bitcoin. Do you have a Bitcoin that you've been wondering about? Yeah, might want to go buy a Tesla. The California-based electric car maker, headed by Elon Musk, revealed the strategy in a filing with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, saying its investment in digital currency and other alternative reserve assets may grow. Bitcoin rose to 43,863, briefly hit a new all-time high. Shares, of course, of Tesla moved higher as well. In the fourth quarter earnings report last month, Tesla said it had cash and cash equivalents of $19.4 billion. Dan Ives of Wedbush Security said the move gives Tesla more flexibility to further diversify and maximize returns on its cash. Palo Alto-based Tesla reported their first annual net profit in 2020, and the stock soared to make it the most valuable automaker. Of course, it's been a wild ride for Bitcoin, and we're going to see what happens with this. I mean, that's definitely something worth looking at, right?
Oh, most definitely. I'm looking at Bitcoin's monetary value right now.
Yeah. So
3,000.
Do you have Bitcoin there?
I don't have any cryptocurrency.
None at all? Like not even a little bit? Like how do they data mine? You know what I'm talking about? That or Eurythim or like do you sit there and do you look for little bits of pieces of money? Like how does that work?
Good question. I know you have to like mine data in your computer. I honestly don't know how.
Is it like Minecraft where you dig for
fish.
Gold or
it makes it more interesting
coins? Like, do you have a little avatar that or shovels it? You remember, like, you never played like Minecraft, have you?
No.
Oh my God, it is actually fun when you play with other kids. But then you play as like a team, and then you go, okay, like you do that and you do this, and then the leader goes, no, get out of my area. No, you're digging too far down. And they go, you're going, and then you fall in the hole. It's actually pretty fun, actually. Yeah, it's also called Roblox, so have fun with that. All right, people, we're gonna take another quick little break. We'll be back with more, including some entertainment news. I know you're thinking about it. We're gonna bring it out right after these messages. Stay tuned.
Mattress Brothers Overstock Mattress Sale. Just $3.99 for a foam encased queen pillow top set. $3.99. Check out Mattress Brothers $3.99 Overstock Sale. Mattress Brothers at 120 West Redlands Boulevard in Redlands. The $3.99 Overstock Sale is on now. $3.99 for a foam encased queen pillow top set. Mattress Brothers also has locations in Hemet, Riverside, and Palm Desert. The $3.99 queen pillow top sale on now. Standard time is here. That means shorter days and cooler nights that make you want to stay inside. Don't get caught in the cold. Franklin Mechanical Systems can do a preventative maintenance check on your heating unit to get it working right. For cleaning, repair, or a new installation, call them for a free estimate. Franklin Mechanical Systems, for all your residential and commercial heating and air conditioning needs. Call their Beaumont office at 951-845-1000. That's 951-845-1000, and stay warm today.
Your health truly is the greatest gift. At U-Theory, quality of life is at the heart of every product we make. From farm to shelf, we travel the world to source the purest, most efficacious, and clinically studied ingredients to create science-backed supplements that support beauty, emotional, digestive, and physical well-being. All U-Theory products are manufactured at our Southern California facility, ensuring the highest quality standards every step of the way. As a family-owned company, we celebrate the power of human potential with a mission to inspire wellness in all. Try U-Theory Immune Plus Daily Wellness. 100% daily values of vitamin C, D3, and zinc. Go beyond the you of today and catch the you of tomorrow. You Theory.
Hello, listeners. This is Christopher from The Christopher Show. Hey, if you missed one of our shows here at KMET, don't worry about it. You can go to our webpage, and that's KMET1490am.com. Go to the homepage, click on the SoundCloud tab, and hear any show anytime you want.
Join the conversation every Monday afternoon at 3 p.m. Pacific for Inner Voice Heartfelt Chat with Dr. Fujan. Dr. Fujan is a radio and TV host, international speaker, psychotherapist, life coach, and the author of Life Reset, The Awareness Path to Create the Life You Want. She brings you the latest research and interviews with experts in the field of cognitive sciences. Anyone who loves to grow and create growth for humanity gets a voice on this call-in show. Inner Voice Heartfelt Chat with Dr. Fujan. Monday afternoons at 3 p.m. Pacific on Smart Talk KMET 1490 AM and on KMET1490am.com.
Welcome back. Yes, it is the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. Join our live stream audience, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, of course, all the others, wherever you're at, we want to know about it. And some very interesting information, which actually is a little bit step in the right direction. I hope we can keep it this slow. Again, the latest news, LA County has seen a drop in newly confirmed cases of COVID-19. LA County authorities have cautioned, though, that the numbers may be reflective of reporting delays. On Sunday, 3,123 new confirmed cases were reported, according to the LA County Department of Public Health. Of those, there were 89 deaths within the county, bringing the total number of deaths to date in the county to 18,044. Public Health Director Barbara Ferrer said, despite seeing some decreases, we continue to experience widespread community transmission in our county. Ferrer added that the riskiest thing anyone could do Sunday is, of course, the Super Bowl, which everybody did. Given the high case costs, of course, gathering with others that don't live with them to enjoy the game. The quote was, please don't attend or host parties. So I'm wondering, Jesse, we're going to have a little tiny surge, or do you think people learned their lesson? I mean, I know we just did it all outside. So, and when we were inside, we wore a face mask the whole time. So I don't know. What are you going to do?
There's probably going to be a small surge. There always is.
Yeah.
Whenever holiday, because people are going to gather regardless.
Yeah. So we'll see about that. And then there's this LA County, speaking of which, is giving a lot of COVID vaccines, super sites. They're giving out second doses this week. But due to an extreme shortage, LA County vaccination sites will be giving out second doses beginning Tuesday and lasting through at least the end of the week. The LA County Health Department said that due to short supply of vaccines from the state, all county super sites will only be administering COVID-19 doses to those who have already received their first dose. The protocol will begin tomorrow. People will be required to show documentation that they have received their first dose. The city of Pasadena, which has its own health department, said that they plan to give out only second doses for at least the next 2 weeks. There are 7 large-scale vaccination sites being run by the LA County Public Health Department. They're located at Magic Mountain, Pomona Fairplex, The Forum, Cal State Northridge, El Sereno Recreation Center, the LA County Office of Education in Downey, and the Balboa Sports Complex in Encino. Meanwhile, there's another 5 large-scale vaccination sites operating by the city of LA, which is Dodger Stadium. It's unclear if the second dose mandate will apply to the city sites as well. Of course, the mass vaccination site is operated by a consortium of healthcare providers, including Kaiser Permanente, which opened last Friday at Cal Poly Pomona. There are dozens of small vaccination sites at clinics and pharmacies countrywide. California, of course, struggling to distribute vaccines. Again, a lot of people wondering how are they going to distribute it? Where are they going to distribute it at? And of course, is it safe to distribute? I know I saw another very interesting statement here. Poorer countries are seeking their own vaccines. According to numbers in Honduras, they said that they just got really tired of waiting to get vaccines through the UN program. So the small Central American countries struck out on their own, securing the shots through a private deal. Honduras has said they cannot wait on bureaucratic processes or misguided decisions to give citizens the peace of mind, according to this COVID-19 vaccine. They said, as president of the Honduran Private Business Council, they helped complete the purchase by providing a bank guarantee. Other nations are getting pretty impatient as well. Of course, less wealthy countries have generally waited for vaccines to be delivered by the UN and other organizations, but now they're starting to take matters into their own hands. Experts are concerned that they go hand in hand with efforts that could undermine a UN-backed program to get COVID-19 shots to the neediest people worldwide. Countries including Serbia, Bangladesh, and Mexico have begun vaccinating citizens through donations of commercial deals, an approach that could leave even fewer vaccines for the program known as COVAX, since rich countries have already snapped up the majority of this year's supply. Did you know that, Jesse?
No, but that's pretty obvious. All the less rich countries will probably be on the bottom of the list.
Yeah, it's kind of
sad.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I mean, I haven't personally heard of this one. The World Health Organization, which has a coalition for epidemic preparedness, known as CEPI, and a vaccine alliance called Gavi COVAX, was created to distribute COVID-19 vaccines fairly. Countries can join either to buy vaccines or, of course, to get donated shots. Mustakim Degama, a diplomat at the South African mission in Geneva, cited a level of desperation fueled by spreading virus variants and the uncertainty of when any COVAX vaccines might arrive. He doubted countries that sign up for COVAX will even get 10% of what they acquire. If the effort succeeds, the stated goal is to vaccinate less than 30% of people in poor countries, meaning governments must seek other sources to obtain enough shots to achieve herd immunity. So there you go. Lots of people wondering what is going on in their backyard. Are they going to be able to get the actual necessary help? Are they going to have to beg for it? Are they going to have to pay top dollar? What do you think is going to happen in the next coming weeks?
I hope they wouldn't have to pay top dollar, but most likely I can see rich people trying to pay as much as they can trying to get these vaccine shots. Actually, some already have. There was a story about I think a Canadian couple that flew to the Yukon and pretended to be somebody else to get vaccine shots, which was horrible considering that those were meant for First Nation tribes. Did you hear about that one?
That's terrible. Where was that at?
I believe they were from Canada. It was a rich couple. They faked their identities to get some COVID shots, pretending to be a what was it, like a motel worker or something like that. And yeah, those shots were meant for the people of the Yukon, the First Nation tribes. So it's kind of sad. I feel like the rich people or the elites are going to get their shots first.
Yeah, and that's kind of something we talked about before. It's like, distribution of this is going to be a very, very difficult thing. When you got that many numbers, it already is difficult. Now, speaking of the situation going forward, parents of school children are learning that home, of course, should not count on reclaiming the dining room table anytime soon. After seeing 2 academic years thrown off, of course, by the pandemic, school leaders around the world are planning for the possibility of more distance learning next fall at the start of yet another school year. According to William Chip Sutter, who is the third, a spokesman for Durham, North Carolina schools, students have been out of school buildings since March. They said, we have no illusions that COVID will be eradicated by the time the start of the school year comes up. President Joe Biden, of course, has been making reopening schools a top priority, but administrators say there's much to consider as new strains of the coronavirus appear and teachers wait their turn for vaccinations. Of course, many parents are demanding that their school fully reopen. Others say they just don't feel safe enough sending children back to classrooms until vaccines are available to even younger students. Dr. Anthony Fauci, the government's top public health expert, said last month the Biden administration hopes to begin vaccinating children by late spring or early summer. Of course, they said, quote, according to Superintendent Brian Woods of Northside Independent School District, that as far as 2021 to 2022, at least some part of that school year is likely still going to be pandemic response related on the assumption that children will not find or have access to the vaccine. So there you go. Of course, that could be a more teacher-friendly version of the mix of in-person and remote learning happening now, but it doesn't require teachers to work or instruct two groups. Of course, that could be accomplished by splitting staffing or rearranging schedules, but adding longer term may see an all-remote option for students who have moved on permanently from traditional school. What do you think about that? Is that good, bad, indifferent? What do you think of social media?
I am truly glad I do not have children so that I do not have to worry about this.
Yeah, I actually agree with you on how difficult that is because, it's very difficult, of course, to find help if you have to work to take care of the children as well. And then there's just the whole ability of when they are home, are they going to do their homework the proper way? And, of course, are they learning the proper way to begin with, or are they kind of putting it by the wayside because, it's hard for them to do it the right way. So it's just difficult on so many levels. You have to be very creative and ingenuitive to sometimes, depending on their age group, help them out. There's some in like middle school to high school. I'm not going to lie. Like I would have loved that, as a teenager, but I would have hated it probably as a little kid. Right.
Right. Because then you don't have recess. You can't play with your friends. You can't engage with everybody.
Yeah. Exactly. So there you go. Okay, Stephanie Reed says, I used to play Minecraft and now I play Best Friends and Disney Parks game app. So that sounds like fun. Good job. Diana from Downey speaking hello to each and every one of us. Hello, good morning. And Stephanie Reed says, I think there will be a little COVID surge in Florida from after the game basically there's no one's wearing masks and social distancing. And Diana Carbajal says, it's been difficult to get my in-laws an appointment for vaccine here in LA County. My mom got it already for San Bernardino County. So that's the good news. And there you go. Okay, we're going to take a quick little break. We'll be right back with more right after this. Stay tuned.
Standard time is here. That means shorter days and cooler nights that make you want to stay inside. Don't get caught in the cold. Franklin Mechanical Systems can do a preventative maintenance check on your heating unit. Get it working right. For cleaning, repair, or a new installation, call them for a free estimate. Franklin Mechanical Systems, for all your residential and commercial heating and air conditioning needs. Call their Beaumont office at 951-845-1000. That's 951-845-1000, and stay warm today.
Are you paying rent because you think you cannot afford to live in your dream home? Are you renting because you don't believe that you have the down payment funds to purchase your own home? The Siegel lending team at ronismylender.com has up to $25,000 to help qualified people purchase their own home at amazing interest rates. Contact the Siegel lending team today at ronismylender.com. Again, ronismylender.com, license under NMLS 217037. ronismylender.com.
Did you know that studies have shown that we need over 10 servings of fruits and veggies every single day? If you're like me, it's hard to find the time and money to prepare and eat all of those fruits and vegetables. Who can do that? Yet we know that proper nutrition can prevent health problems, give us energy, and help us heal faster. Balance of Nature has spent over 20 years researching and delivering solutions to this problem. We can ensure that you consume over 30 different fruits and veggies every single day. Our capsules are filled with 100% real whole foods. There isn't a single thing added to Balance of Nature products. They're pure. We spent an incredible amount of time on the quality of our products. We do this for you. We do it for our own families. Give yourself a break and give your body what it needs. Call now to receive 35% off your first Balance of Nature order. Call 1-800-2468-751 or go online to balanceofnature.com. Use promo code KMET.
Take KMET 1490 AM with you everywhere you go by downloading our free smartphone apps found on the KMET website, KMET1490am.com. You can also go to the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store on your phone to download the free app. Now you can listen live or play any of your favorite programmers' podcasts using your smartphone. Go to KMET1490am.com and download your free phone app today.
Welcome back. Yes, it is the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. What are you doing? How are you doing it? And are you doing it well? Of course, a lot of questions this week. What's going on with coronavirus? How are we going to stay safe? And here's what I can make a recommendation on. I'm telling you, if you get a chance, go find some friends and or family and say, you know what? I'm going to wear a face mask. You're going to wear a face mask. You stand over there. I'm going to stand over here. And we're just going to enjoy each other from afar. How about that? Because I think we're kind of at that point in time where it's kind of important to reconnect with either lost loved ones and or family members, right? Jesse, do you ever feel like that? I mean, you kind of got all your family with you, so it doesn't really make sense, right? But
Yeah, I got most of my family nearby and stuff like that. But you know what? I would love to see my younger brother again because it's been, I think, about a year and a half or so. So it's been a while.
Yeah, and I don't know the current situation. I know I took my mom out and again my uncle out, and we were like, "Wait, what's the rules again?" I was like, "No, the rules are this and that." I'm like, "Oh, well, again, practice social distancing, do so from a distance, and break some meal outside together." You know what I mean? Like, don't like sit on each other and just globber over like like lovers. You know how people are, but right? Do you do a lot of that, Jesse, with your lady?
No comment.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, get tested beforehand. I'm just saying. I mean, what? I'm just kidding. I mean, be glad you're not on the dating scene, right? Where you don't know where they've been, or if you're on the 5th date, an 8th date. And by the way, isn't it Valentine's this weekend? Aren't people thinking about that, or are they? Like, and how do you do it right now? You know what I mean?
Good question. Yeah, next Sunday is Valentine's Day, so plan accordingly, guys.
So gents, remember, start locking down wherever you're going to go. And then if you get Seas Candies a week in advance. Trust me on this. It's terrible.
Or at least days before.
Yeah, because the day of is like at least an hour and a half. Everybody's thinking about it. So there you go. Even if it's for a family member, you could do that as well. All right, people, we are out of time. Make it a great day, whatever you do. Remember, life is worth living. Live it well and have fun out there and stay safe. Thank you, Jesse.